So yesterday we saw that the control statement, type of the control statement. That is the first part we saw yesterday. That is the if, else if, nested if, and the switch. We saw yesterday, right? And today we will see the iteration statement. Yesterday we saw the selection, decision making statement. What happened in that? So if our condition is satisfied, that statement is executing. Right? If our condition is satisfying, that time that statement is printing only. So now what we will do, if you want to print one statement multiple times, if I want to print one statement multiple times, if my condition is satisfied, then that is called as the looping statement. Looping statement means it is a process, it is like a process in which we can execute one statement multiple times. That is only called as the looping. So if you take the real time example, multiple times we play one song multiple times, right? In the loop we will play that. If we play the video multiple times in the loop, means one by one we are playing same video multiple times. That is called as the loop, right? That is called as the loop. So here also, if we print one statement multiple times until that condition is wrong, okay, that is called as the looping statement. And we have a three looping statement. There is the for loop, while loop, and the do while loop. There are three are means three are the statements are only simple. For loop is also simple, while and do while is also simple. Now I am presenting my screen. My screen is visible now. Hello. Okay. So firstly we will see the iteration. What is meant by iteration? In iteration or looping statement, the same code fragments execute several times. Okay, the same code fragments execute several times until the specific condition is satisfied. Okay, so what will happen? We will provide one condition here. What we will do? We will provide the condition here until that condition is false. Our code will be execute. Okay, until the condition will be false, our code will be execute. If our condition will false, our statement will stop executing that time. That is only called as the loop or the iteration. Okay, so iteration statement executes the same statement, same set of instruction until the termination condition is met. Termination condition means if our condition will false, that time our code will be terminated. If you see the flow chart, this called as flow chart, our program will start from here. It will check the condition. If our condition will true, it will come here and it will execute the conditional code. It will come again and it will check the condition, and it will, if our condition will true, it will again do like same thing. It will condition, if condition is true, it will execute the conditional code. After that, if your condition will false, it will come out of the flow, out of the any loop. Okay, it will, if your condition will false, it will come out of the loop. Okay, it will come out of the loop. So firstly we will see the for loop. What is meant by the for loop? So for loop execute a statement that is usually a block. Okay, we will execute the block. That is usually a block statement. This is the block. We will execute whole block at the same time, means that is called as the for loop. If we take the example, no, that time you will easily understand what will happen. Okay, a for loop execute a statement that is usually a block as long as boolean condition evaluates the true. Means we will provide the one condition here that will give you the true or the false. That is the boolean value. It will provide a boolean value. If that boolean value will be true, then that statements or the block will be executed. If our condition will false, that our code will be, or our JVM will be come out of the loop. That is that like our loop will be work. Okay, so there are three combination of the for loop. The combination which are the first one is the initialization statement, second one is the boolean explanation, and third one is the increment or the decrement statement. There are three statements. Okay, three elements are there inside the for loop. You must have to know that. That is the first one is the initialization, second one is the boolean expression, that means we can also call as the condition, and third one is the increment or the decrement. Okay, initialization, condition, and the increment and the decrement. Or it can means initialization statement means it can be any valid statement also. Means we can add any we can add any value statement also here in the initialization block. Here are three statements we have to add. First we have to write for loop. Okay, first we have to write for, after that we have to write initialization, then we have to write condition, and then we have to write the increment or the decrement. Suppose we came to the it. If we have came to the paint, suppose if you want to know the initialization, anyone knows what is meant by initialization? Anyone knows what is meant by initialization? Yes, right. If we assign the value to the variable, that is only known as the initialization, right? That is only known as the initialization. That is value assigned to variable. Okay, value assigned to the variable is called as the initialization. Then what is meant by the declaration? Anyone knows declaration? Sorry. Yes, not assigning value to the variables. Just like that, suppose I have created the variable like that, we will not assign value like that. Okay, we will not assign the value, just we will create that variable and we will remain that. Okay, we will remain that variable. We will not assign any value to the variable. That is only known as the declaration. That is known as the declaration. And we will provide one condition here. Condition means yesterday we saw that in the if else we will provide the one condition less than equals to greater than equals to, right? Less than greater than equals to, we will provide any condition to that, right? And increment decrement means what? We will add from that, add one from that variable, or we will subtract from that variable. Increment means, suppose if I write like that, a plus plus, so what is it means? A equals to, sorry, what is it means? A equals to a plus 1. Okay, first it will assign and then it will be add. Okay, first it will assign the value and then it will be add the value. So a plus plus means what? It will add the value. Suppose the value of a is 5. Okay, suppose my value of a equals to 5 and I have wrote here that is the a plus plus. So how it will do? A equals to a plus a plus 1 means what it will do? A equals to 5 plus 1, that is the, we will get the value, that is the 6. That is only known as the increment. This is only known as the increment. And decrement means same thing, we will subtract the value from the variable, right? We will subtract the value from the variable, that is known as the decrement. And we will denote by like that, a minus minus, okay, or minus minus a. There are unary operator, we will use inside the for loop, that is the increment or the decrement. Okay, so these are the things we must have to know, that is the initialization, declaration, condition, increment and decrement. Now we will see one program of the for loop. Okay, now we will see one program of the for loop, from that you can easily understand. Suppose if we come here inside that, okay, so inside that, inside the void, inside the main method, I will write one program. So for that, if I want to write the program of the for loop, so for that, what we need to write, first one is the for. I am writing here for. After that, what we need to write, that is the initialization, right? Initialization, condition, increment and the decrement. First we need to write the initialization. Suppose I am writing here int I equals to 0, means I'm initializing the value into the variable. The 0 is assigning to the I, right? 0 is assigning to the I. Second thing we must have to write is condition. Second, we have to write the condition. Suppose I am writing this time I less than equals to 5. This condition I have wrote now, it will give you the true or the false value. Okay. After that, we will what we need to write, that is the increment or decrement. So this time I am writing increment I plus plus. Okay, and after that system dot out, and simply we will print the value of I here. Okay, simply we are printing the value of I. This I am printing here only, not that much difficult. Okay, if I run this one now, see what we will get. At the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? From the 0 to 5 we are getting the values, means we are printing the loop. We are printing the loop. If I write here the hello, suppose we are writing the hello here. Suppose Suppose I'm writing the hello here, and if I run this one, the hello will be printed 6 times. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times it is printing, right? Hello is printing the 6 times. Means one statement we are printing in the loop. One statement we are printing multiple times. That is only called as the loop. One thing is that how it is working. How it is working, that means how it is printing the value, how it is calculating that, who is coming first, then which statement is coming, when initializing the value, when it is, when the condition it is checking, and when increment and decrement is happening. Now we will check that. Simply we will copy this thing and we will come to the paint. Okay, here we will come and we will take another one. Okay, simply I will take another one and I will paste the program here. This is our program, right? So what will happen? First statement it will execute that, that is the that is the initialization. Okay, first it will do the initialization. Okay, first it will do the initialization. After that it will check the condition. What is the condition? If that condition will true, it will print the statement. Okay, second is that if this condition will true, then it will print the statement. And after that, in fourth time it will check the increment or the decrement. In fourth time it will check the increment or decrement. Now we will take one by one. Okay, so suppose I will write like that here. Suppose what is the first one here? What is the first one here? That is the initialization. Okay, first thing I have to write here, that is the first step is the initialization. Initialization I am writing here. So first step is the initialization. So what will be happen in initialization? The value will be assigning to the variable. The value will be assigned to the variable. So which value is assigned to the which variable here? And I equals to 0 means 0 is assigning to the I. 0 is assigning to the I. This is our first step, right? Here, see this step, the 0 is assigning to the I. This is called as the initialization. And remember this one thing here. This is the most important thing. Okay, remember this thing. This initialization step happens only once or occurs only once. This step occur only once. Okay, occur only once. This step is occur only once. Okay, if this step is happening now, this step is happened, so this step will be not execute multiple times. This will be stop here. Okay, this will be stop here. Now what is our second step here? That is the condition. Okay, that is the condition here. So it will check the condition now. So which is the condition here? That is the I less than equals to 5. This is our condition, right? I less than equals to 5. We will write simply I less than equals to 5. Then what is the value of I now? What is the value of I over? What is the value of I? We have 0 is less than equals to 5. Now our condition is true or false? True, right? Our condition is true. If our condition will true, the JVM will go inside to the for loop. Right? The JVM will come inside to our for loop, and what it will do? It will print the statement. So third step is that it will print the statement or the output. It will print. Okay, it will print the statement of the output. So what is the output here? That is the hello. So it will print hello on the console. Then next step is that the increment or the decrement here. So which statement we have used here? Increment or decrement? That is the, see here, that is the I plus plus. Right? Increment. So I am writing here I plus plus. I plus plus means I equals to, sorry, I equals to I plus 1. Okay. I equals to, what is the value of I now? We have 0, right? So 0 plus 0 plus 1 it will add, right? We will get the I of value of I is 1, and this is the new value of I we have got. New value of I. This is the new value of I we got, right? So now all the condition, all the steps are done now, right? All the steps are done. Initialization also done, condition is also done, print statement is also done. Now increment and decrement is also done. What is the next step? Anyone knows? Now which step it will be do? It will be goes to the condition. It will not goes to the initialization. Initialization happens only once. Okay, this step is happen only once. Okay, on the first time only it will happen. It will not happens again. Okay, so now what it will do? It will check the condition again. Okay, now it will check the condition again with the new value of y. What is the new value of y? That is the 1. So it will check the condition with the new value of y. So we will check the condition. What is the value of y? 1 less than equals to 5. Condition is true or false? Right? So what it will do? It will print the statement. So what is our statement again? It is the hello. So it will come again and it will print the hello. Right? What is the next step? That is the increment or decrement. What is the new value of I here? It's the 1, right? 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. So we got new value this time, that is the 2. So it will come again to the condition and it will check the condition again. 2 less than equals to 5. Condition is true or false this time? true, right? So it will come here, it will print again the hello. Okay. Now what will be the new value we will get? 2 plus 1, 3, right? So we will get value of I, new value of I is 3, right? Now it will check the condition again with the new value, that is the 3 less than equals to 5. Condition is true or false now? True. So it will print the value hello again, and it will check again, it will come again, and it will print the value. It will increment and increment the value. 3 plus 1 we will get here 4, right? It will check the condition again, it will come here, and here check the condition 4 less than equals to 5. Condition is true or false this time also? True, right? So it will come here, and it will print here the statement again. Okay, again it will come and it will check the condition 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1, how much we will get? It is the 5, right? So it will check the condition again, it will come here, and 5 less than equals to 5. Condition is true or false? True, right? So it will come here and it will print the statement again, that is the hello. Again it will increment and decrement the value. So 5 plus 1, which value we will get? 6, right? What is the value of I, new value of I? That is the 6. It will check again condition 6 less than equals to 5. So what is the value? Yes, what we will get, that is the false. So our statement will stop here. Our condition will stop here, and JVM will come outside the loop. Okay, our JVM will come outside the loop. So see here how much time hello is printing: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This like our for loop will work. Okay, this like our for loop will work. So how our for loop is working? First time our this condition is occur. That is the initialization. First time our initialization is occurring. After that, it is checking the condition. It is checking the condition. If our condition is true, then it will print the statement, right? If our condition is true, it will print the statement. Condition, it will check the condition, it will print the statement. After that, it will increment or decrement the value. Okay? After that, it will increment or decrement the value. See here, it will increment or decrement the value. After that, what it will do? It will not come to the this part. Okay? It will not come to the initialization part. What it will do? It will check the condition again. Okay, it will check the condition again. If that condition is true, again it will come here. Again it will goes to the I plus plus. After printing the statement, it will goes to the I plus plus, and again it will come to the condition. Until this condition is false, our loop will be going on like that. Okay, and if our condition will false, our JVM will come outside from here to the loop. It will come outside from the loop. Okay, our program will not stop here. Okay, our program will not stop here. Our JVM will come outside of from the loop. Okay, suppose come here, okay, inside the Eclipse, and after that, after the for loop, if I print any statement here, suppose system dot out here, and if I printing here hello, so hello one we will write. Okay, so hello one will, how much time hello one will be print? Hello. How much time our hello one will be print? One time. Anyone have any other answer? 7 times hello one. I am talking about the hello one. Okay, one time. Okay? It will print only one time. So hello will be print 6 time, and hello one will be print one time. After the loop will be complete, then only hello one will be print. See, our loop is completed here, and after that our hello one will be print. If this condition is satisfied, all the condition is satisfied, that time our program will not stop. Our JVM will come outside from the loop. Our JVM will just come outside from the loop, and whatever things we have wrote after the loop, that will be execute. Okay, that will be execute after the loop. That is only called as the for loop. Okay, that is simple. Anyone have any doubt till here? Okay, so we will see another one. Okay, this is called as the for loop. Now we will see the another loop. That is called one thing we have to know that. Okay, so we will take another one example here. That is the, that day we saw the if. While seeing the if, we saw the nested if, right? We saw the nested if. So what is meant by nested if? Anyone knows? What is in my nested if? Yes, inside the another if within the if, that is called as the nested if. And if I talk about the for, nested for, so what will be? place, right? For another for, we will write for, inside the for I will write the another for. Suppose I am writing here int I equals to, oh, sorry, we have to take I, we have already taken, so I j equals to 0, then j is less than, j is less than 3, simple we will take, and j plus plus we will write simple here. Okay, inside that what we will do, simply we will write system dot out. Here we will print the value of I plus, and I will giving some space here, and plus j. Simply I am taking like that. Okay, this is a simple one only. Okay, so if I explain, that time you will see like this one is very easy. Okay, so this is for loop. Okay, another for loop we have inside the this for loop. If this condition for loop is true, that time only this for loop will be executed. Same like a if block, right? If we saw the door example, if we unlock the outer door, then only we will unlock the inner door, right? Same like that. Suppose this one is our outer lock and this one is our inner lock. Okay, if this condition is true, that time only our inner for loop will be execute. Okay, otherwise it will not execute. So this like our for loop will be, this like our for loop. So now we will see how it will be work. So just I'm copying from here, control n, we will come here and we will see. So I'm taking here, so this one is our program. This one is our program. Now we will see step by step. Okay, what is our first step here? What is your first step? Initialization, right? So suppose I'm writing here initialization, initialization. Okay, after that what will be initialization means which block first, which for loop initialize first? Outer for loop, right? This one is our outer for loop, this one is our inner for loop. So first one initialization of our outer for loop, I will write here outer for loop. You just concentrate in that, you will be easily understand this. Okay, initialization, initialization for outer for loop means which value is assigned to which variable. See here inside this I, inside the 0 I will be inside the I 0 will be assigned. It I is equals to 0. After that what it will do, what is the next step? Inner for loop condition, it will check the condition, right? First it will check the condition. If that condition will true, then it will come to the inner for loop, right? So it will check the condition of outer for loop. I will write here outer for loop, outer for loop. After that what is the condition of outer for loop? That is the I less than equals to 5, right? I less than equals to 5. What is the value of I? That is the 0 is less than equals to 5. Condition is true or false here, right? So it will, condition is true, so where it will go, it will come to the inner for loop. Now when our condition is true, it will come to the inner for loop. In previous example what we have, that time we have a statement, but this time we have a for inside the for, right? Before that we have a statement in that, but this time we have a for loop here. So that's why what it will do, it will take the for loop, inner for loop. So what it will do, first take 3 point, suppose we will write here the 1.2 1.2 step. So what it will do, first step what it will do, here inside the inner for loop, same thing it will do, initialization. Okay, same thing, initialization of which for loop, initial, ignore my spelling mistake, it is happen. Okay, initialization of the inner for loop, simply I will write here initialization of the inner for loop. So what, which value will be assigned to the which variable? Inner for loop, 0 is assigned to the j, right? 0 is assigned to the j. After that what it will do, it will check the condition of the inner for loop, right? Copy, and I will come here and I will paste it. It will, this is the 1.2, right? It will be 1.2. This is the check the condition for the inner for loop. It will check the condition for the inner for loop. And after that what it will do, what is the condition? That the j is less than equals to j is less than 3. 3 is less than Oh, sorry, 0 is sorry, 0 is less than 3. Our condition is true or false here? True, right? So what it will do now? Yes, print statement, right? This time it will print the statements. Okay, so it will come here, and what it will do? It will print the statement. That is the value of, what is the value of I here? 0. And what is the value of j? It will space. It will give the space, and after that it will give the j, right? What is the value of j also? That is the 0. And after that, what it will do? 1.4 step. That is the j plus plus, right? It will increment or decrement the value of j. So what is the value of j plus plus? J equals to j plus 1, right? J plus 1. So it will print j equals to 0 plus 1, and it will print j equals to 1. Right? It will give you the j equals to 1. Now what will be the next step? Anyone knows what will be the next step? This one is tricky part. Okay, it will come to the inner loop or the outer loop? Inner loop, right? So anyone have any another answer, like it will goes to the outer loop or inner loop? Okay, it will come to the inner loop. Why? Because if this condition will false, that time only it will come out from this loop. If that condition will false, that time only it will come out from the inner loop. This time our condition is not false, right? So it will not come from this loop. It will check the condition again. So what is the new value we got here? I will write here is new value. New value. Okay, this is the new value of j. So it will check the condition. J, what is the value of j? New value of j, that is the 1 is less than 3. Our condition is true or false now? Our condition is true or false? True, right? So it will come here, and what it will do? It will print the statement. So what is the value of I first here? 0, and it will give the space, and after that it will print the value of j, 1, right? After that it will increment or decrement the value. 1 plus 1, we will get a new value, which j equals to 2, right? This time we are getting the 2. It will check the condition again. 2 less than 3, condition is true or false? True, right? Condition is true. So what it will do? It will print the statement again. That is the 0, and after that, what is the value of j? That is the 2, right? It will print like that. After that, it will increment the value by 1 again. That is 2 plus 1. Yeah, it will give. We will get the 3. Now we will get the 3. So what will be the step? That is 3 less than 3. So, condition is false here. So what it will do? Condition is false. What it will do? It will come out from this inner loop, and it will come to the outer loop. So what is the step for the outer loop? See here. For outer loop, initialization is done, condition is done, this statement is also done. Now which statement is required? Condition, that is outer loop conditions, it take no. So what it will do? See, initialization is done, condition is done, but this increment or decrement till not happen, right? So what it will do? It will check the, it will increment or decrement the value. So what we will get? I equals to 1 we will get, right? 0 plus 1, we will get the value of I again. So it will check the condition again. So value of I here, it will check 1 less than equals to 5. Condition is true or false? Right? So it will come again to the inner for loop, and it will loop will be going on. So this time we will get like that. That is the 1 space 0. Then we will get the 1 space 1. Like that we will get all the things. If you try to execute this one, okay, try to solve this on the notebook. It here is not space that much, right? That's why I'm not taking this one. Okay, so we will get this like one. Okay, try to execute the same step like that. You will get the same result. Try to solve on the notebook and all. So that time you will be easily understand this thing. Okay, so this is called as the uh, nested for loop. Okay, this is called as the nested for loop, for within the for, that is called as the nested for. Okay, so if I run this one now, see what we will get. 0 0 0 1, same like we also got 0 0 0 1 0 2, right? Till 0 2 we got here. See, after that 1 0, then 1 1 1 2, we are getting like that. Same thing we are getting like that. Till 5 it is going, I is going till 5 here, and j is going till 2. Okay, till 2 it is going, that is the j. Okay, so this like our inner for loop will work, and this time our outer for loop will work. Okay, if our outer for loop condition will true, that time only it will come to the inner for loop. That is only called as the nested for. Okay, it is only called as the nested for. Anyone have any doubt till here? Anyone have any doubt? Okay, so we will come to the another one, another loop. There is the while loop. Okay, this is also easy. Inside the while loop, what will be happen? If you see the syntax, see here is the condition only, not the initialization, not the declaration also. Okay, so what will be the while loop? We'll see the Java while loop is used to iterate the part of program repeatedly until the boolean condition is true. This is also used for the iteration of the looping purpose. Okay, so if our condition will true, that time until that time our all the statement will be executed. If our condition will false, that time it will terminate the loop. Okay, it will come out from the loop. Okay, inside the we have to provide one condition here, and after that we have to provide the statement, and we have to provide the increment and the decrement statement here. Okay, as soon as the boolean condition become false, the loop automatically stop. If our condition is giving the true and false value, right? If our condition will be false, okay, that time our JVM will come outside from the loop. Our loop will be automatically stop that time. Now we will try to write one program for that. So first, what we need to write? First, we have to write the while keyword here. Suppose I am writing while here, and inside that, what we need to write? Condition. Suppose I want to write the condition like that: I less than equals to 5. So before that, I have to initialize the I, right? So after the while, I'm initializing the so int I equals to 0. I'm initializing it. Okay, I'm done the initialization outside the while. Okay, outside the while I'm done the initialization. This is called as the initialization. 0 is assigning to the right. After that, here inside the while, what we need to write? Here I have wrote the condition. This is called as the condition. See here, if you see the condition syntax also, here we have to write the condition. After that, we have to write the statement here. Suppose I'm writing a system.out, and here if I print the I only. Okay. After that, what we need to do? We have to provide the increment and the decrement. Suppose I have not provided the increment and decrement here. So what will be happen? Anyone knows? Suppose I will not provide the increment or decrement. What will be happen? It will be print the infinite loop. If I run this one, see, it will be print infinite loop. It will be not stop here. Why it is doing like that? Suppose if we copy this one and if we come to the here inside the page, it is also simple. Okay. Suppose if I come to this one, we paste here, and if I run this one, the first one is our initialization. I equals to 0 is assigning to the I. After that, what it will do? It will check the condition. The 0 is less than 5. Right? 0 is less than 5, it will print. And after that, what it will do? System.out.println means it is printing the value of 0 here. Right? If this condition is true, it will come to the statement. If this condition is true, then it will come to the statement. So this time our condition is true or false here. Condition is true or false, 0 is less than 5. True, right? So it will come to the statement and it will print the statement. And you know that the initialization is only done at once, and here initialization is outside only, so it will not initialize the part again. Okay, so what it will do, it will stay print the statement, and again it will come to the condition. It will print the statement, it will again come to the statement. Suppose we have again got the 0, so it will take the condition again. So what is the value of I? That is 0 again. 0 less than 5, again it will print the condition like that. It will print the 0 multiple times. In the infinite time it will print the 0. Okay, if our value is not increasing, so how it will be check the condition, how it will be increase the value, right? How it will be how our condition will be false, so that time it will be goes to the infinite time, infinite loop. Okay, so for that we have to provide here increment or decrement. Suppose I am providing here the increment or decrement. What it will do? Suppose value of 0 is value of I is 0 here, so it will check the condition here first. 0 is less than 5. It will check condition is true, it will come here inside that, it will print the 0 on the console. Right? It will print the 0 on the console. After that, what it will do? It will increase the value I plus plus 0 plus 1. What is the new value we are getting? That is the here 0 plus 1. What is the new value we are getting? That is the 1. Right? Now it will check the condition again. 1 is less than 5. Condition is true or false here? True. Again it will go here and it will print the 1 here. Like that it will work. Right? If I run this one now, see, 0 1 2 3 4, like that it will work. First time it will initialize it outside of the while loop, so that will not create any problem. So first it will check the condition, then it will print the statement, then it will be increment or decrement, then it means it will execute top to bottom, from top to bottom it is executed there. Okay, so this style like our while loop will be work. This is only simple, this is the simple while loop. So when we have to use the for loop and the while loop, right? So this question is there. So anyone knows when we have to use the for loop and when we have to use the while loop? So yes, when we know the number of iteration in the condition, that time we will use the for loop. When we don't know the number of iteration, that time we will use the while loop. And again another loop we have, that is the do while loop. We have another loop here, is the do while loop. So when we want to execute our statement one time, at least one time, if our that condition is also false, that time we will use the do while loop. Okay, that time we will use the do while loop. Suppose if we see the syntax also, see inside the do while, what we will do, first we will write the do keyword, after that we have to write the what we need to write, we have to write the statement, and after that we have to write the update statement, means the increment or decrement, and after that in last we will provide the while and the condition. At last we will write the condition. If you see the flowchart also, in the do, it first JVM will come to the do, after that it will print the statement, and after that it will check the condition. After printing the statement it will check the condition. Okay, after printing the statement, you will check the condition, and if that condition is true, again it will print the statement. Again, if that condition is false also, so that statement is printing, right? So we will check the, we will try to check one example with that. So here, I'm writing, Manan, can you mute it? Can you please mute this, please? Okay, so here what we need to write, first we have to write do. Okay? First we have to write do. After that we have to write the code to be executed, or the loop body we have to execute it. So simple, we will write here system.out. Here I am writing, okay, simple, I am writing the value of I here. After that what we need to do, we have to write the update statement, means increment or decrement. So simple, we need to write, so I am writing here I plus plus. Okay, and after that in last we have to write the while loop. Simply I'm writing here the while loop. Inside that while, we have to provide the body. Simple, I'm writing I less than equals to 5. Okay, what first step it will do, it will print this statement, JVM will come here, JVM be initialized value 0 will assign to the I. That is the value of I now, that is the 0, right? After that what it will do, it will print this value of I on the console. What is the value of I here? That is the 0 now. It will print 0 on the console first. After that it will increase the value, that is 0 plus 1 1, right? So after that it will check the condition at last, that is the 1 is less than equals to 5. See here, what is the value of I here? That is the 0. After that it will increase the value, that is the 0 plus 1. We will get the value, that is the 1, right? After that at last it will check the condition, that is the 1 is less than equals to 5, right? At last it will check the condition, that is the 1 is less than equals to 5. If that condition if that condition is true, it will come again to the do part, and it will check, it will execute this part. Otherwise it will come to the while loop, and it will otherwise it will come outside the while loop. Okay, if that condition is false, it will come from the loop. If that condition is true, it will come to the do part again. Okay, so this time suppose if this condition is true, it will come here again, and it will print 1 on the console. Again it will increase the value, like that. If this condition is false, suppose if I run this one, see 0 1 2 3 4 5 we are getting. First time it is printing 0, then it is increasing the value, then it is taking the condition. Suppose how wrong with the condition here, suppose this one is wrong. Okay, suppose this time check the condition. What it will do, it will execute the do. It will come here and it will print the value of 0, value of I here. What is the value of I? It's the 0. So 0 will be print on the console. After that I plus plus is here, 0 plus 1 it will print, it will what is the value of I now? That is the 1. Again at last it will come here. What is the thing here? That is the condition, 0 is greater than 5. 0 is greater than 5. Our condition is true or false here? 0 is greater than 5. False here, right? Condition is false here. But if I run this one now, see 0 will be print on the console. Okay, if our condition will be false also, so at least one time only our statement will be print. Okay, if we want to print at least once time our statement, that time we will use the do while. Okay, if you want to print our statement at least once, if our condition is also false, that time we will use the do while loop. Okay, it is called as the do while loop. Okay, if you see this some theory about that, the Java do while loop is used to iterate the part of program repeatedly until the specified condition is true, same like a for loop or the while loop. Okay, if you must have to execute the loop at least one, it is recommended to use the do while loop. Okay, if you want to execute the loop at least once, okay, that time we will use the do while loop. Okay, if our condition is also false, that time also our statement will execute at least one, because it will execute the statement first and after that it will check the condition at the last. Okay, Java do while loop is called as the exit control loop. Why? Because unlike while loop and for loop, the do while check the condition at the end of the loop body. Means at last it will check the condition. That's why we can call this loop as a exit control loop. We can call this as a exit control loop. Java do while loop is executed at least once because condition is checked after loop body. Means what it will do? Firstly, it will print the statement and after that it will check the condition. Our that's why our if the condition is also false also, it will print the statement once. Okay, that is the specialty of the do while. Okay, if you want to print the statement at least once, that time we can use the do while loop. Till now, anyone have any problem? Anyone have any doubt here? No? Okay, so that's it for today guys. Means this is called as the for loop, while loop, do while loop. Okay, so this is the all about the looping. Try to solve it on the notebook. Okay, so solve it on the notebook. Try to execute by one, and try to execute one by one step, and try to write one by one step. If you know that thing, no, you will be master in the loop. Okay, if you try to solve that. Okay, if you are able to solve that statement, all the statement, you will be master in the loop. So focus on that and try to practice this as much as possible by yourself. Okay, so that's it for today guys. Today's assignment is that you have to create the program on the each loop. Okay, and try to create one real life example on the one each loop. Okay, in the if else also many people have created many program that is awesome. Okay, so try to create on the for loop also, for loop, while loop, and the do while loop also. Okay, so that's it for today guys. Thank you for your time. We will meet tomorrow. Bye.